Hi there, I'm Ben Mankiewicz. Welcome back to TCM. We're in the middle of a lineup of movies starring Alan Arkin. Up next, one of the great movies of the 1990s. Arkin is part of an ensemble cast of enormously talented actors and big movie stars in an adaptation of a Pulitzer Prize-winning play by David Mamet. From New Line Cinema in 1992, Glengarry, Glen Ross. The title refers to a couple of real estate properties that a group of salesmen are trying to push on investors: Glengarry Highlands and Glen Ross Farms. Most of the salesmen have been having no luck, except for one hotshot who's been on a winning streak. He's played by Al Pacino in an Oscar-nominated performance. The others, Jack Lemmon, Ed Harris, and Alan Arkin, are anxious, desperate to compete. Their anxiety, already nearly overwhelming them, turns frantic when the company issues a new rule: the top two deal closers for the month can keep their jobs. Everybody else is going to get fired. The play premiered on stage in London in 1983, then earned a Tony nomination when it moved to Broadway a year later. It also won David Mamet the Pulitzer Prize for Drama. Mamet came on board to adapt his own work for the screen, and the script retains Mamet's unique style of dialogue: fast-paced, cynical, and more than a little profane. Few writers of his generation can write dialogue like David Mamet. For the film version, Mamet made one critical change, adding a character who comes into the office to torment the salesmen and inform them of the competition that will leave most of them jobless. He's played by Alec Baldwin in a mesmerizing performance, delivering one of the most memorable speeches in the movie, of the time, of the decade, maybe ever. Alec Baldwin had been making feature films for 6 years at this point, and he only appears in the movie briefly, but he gets third billing behind Al Pacino and Jack Lemmon, and man, he earned it. Alan Arkin is billed fifth, but he delivers one of the most understated and moving performances in the film. Here it is, from 1992, directed by James Foley, also with Kevin Spacey as the office manager, and Jonathan Pryce in a small but memorable role: Glengarry, Glen Ross. Glengarry, Glen Ross is adapted from a Pulitzer Prize-winning play by David Mamet that's been revived many times over the years, including just last year in a Broadway production starring Kieran Culkin, Bob Odenkirk, with great Michael McKean in the role you just saw Alan Arkin play in the movie. By this point in his career, Arkin had been working as an actor for 3 decades. Before that, he started out as a singer with the folk trio The Terriers. In 1956, he scored a top 10 hit with the Banana Boat song, which became one of Harry Belafonte's signature tunes. Arkin actually made his uncredited film debut as a member of the Terriers in the 1957 movie Calypso Heatwave. His debut as an actor came in 1966 when he starred in the Cold War comedy The Russians Are Coming, The Russians Are Coming. From that point on, Alan Arkin worked steadily until his death in 2023. He moved seamlessly from playing lead roles to supporting parts in a remarkable range of films, plays, and television shows. Among the last of his great performances was his Emmy-nominated turn as Norman Newlander on the Netflix series The Kominsky Method alongside Michael Douglas. Coming up, Alan Arkin returns in a buddy cop movie co-starring James Caan. Freebie and the Bean from 1974 is next on TCM.
Next on TCM, Freebie and the Bean, then Wait Until Dark, and later, Music for Millions. TCM goes platinum tonight.